You know, so many folks across Middle Tennessee are dealing with power outages, the slick roads, the frozen pipes, and in some cases, yes, there have been water main breaks. So it is important to know what to do when your pipes freeze and how you can protect your home. Joining us live this morning, we have Sonia Allman from Metro Water Services to break down that information. I know a lot of folks right now are wondering how to tell if something might be wrong with the pipes in their home or their apartment. What might be some of the first signs?
Well, good morning, and thank you for having me. Clearly, if you turn your water on and there's nothing coming out of the faucet, there's an issue. Hopefully, people are allowing their water to drip. That is the best way to keep pipes from freezing, is allowing it to move. So if you get up in the morning and that dripping faucet was dripping when you went to bed but has stopped dripping, you likely have a frozen main, or frozen pipe inside your home. Now, if you and your neighbors are all experiencing water issues, it is very likely that we have a frozen water main, which is the large pipe carrying water into our neighborhoods and homes. So we have seen an increase in water main breaks. Fortunately, our pipes don't typically freeze like residential pipes do because they are large and water's continually moving. However, as we have the deep freeze and the ground begins to thaw, that soil will shift and cause our pipes to break. We are seeing an increase in that. As a matter of fact, this morning we have crews working. We have 8 confirmed breaks. We have 5 potential breaks under investigation, and we also have crews working on 2 sewer main breaks. Again, listening to the weather, it's going to get cold again and warm again. This ground is going to keep shifting, and so our crews and our customers should be prepared for an increase in water main breaks.
Sonia, we have heard the advice from plumbers and others talking about the fact that if you do suspect something happening as far as a break is concerned there in your house, that one of the first things you want to do is turn off your main valve. You go out there, find that main valve, and turn the water off. It can save you a lot of damage. What if you don't know exactly where your main valve is, or perhaps if it's buried underground? Can you give us some advice about where the main valve is even supposed to be?
Absolutely. Many homes have an emergency water shutoff, and that shutoff is very often in a crawl space or a basement or a garage near a water heater. It looks more like a handle valve that you can turn on and off. We always recommend customers know where that is, because if you do have a break, it's important to shut that water off immediately. Older homes may not have that, and if that's the case, you don't have one or you're unable to find it, water will have to be shut off at the meter. Now, customers can shut the water off at the meter themselves, but we don't recommend it. So you can call 615-862-4600. Metro Water Services is happy to come out and assist those customers needing to shut their water off at the meter.
Sonia,
I will warn, I'm sorry, go ahead.
Oh, no, that's okay. Go ahead with your warning.
Well, I will warn that if you shut the water off, it's important to do everything you can to ensure all the water is out of the pipe. If you think of horizontal pipes under the house, those pipes may hold water even if you shut the water off, because it's not going to fully drain. That puts them at risk at freezing and breaking. So if you do shut your water off, it's important, if you're able to, get a plumber to help you if necessary, to drain the water from the lowest point of your pipes to make sure those pipes are completely empty.
Okay, Sonia, quick question for you. Yesterday we were reporting that there were some power outages impacting the water facilities. What can you tell us about that?
We are still having difficulties with 2 of our water pumping stations. It is access. We actually had crews spend the night at one of our water pumping stations so they could monitor the portable generators and make sure they continue to run. We are also having some issues in the Jolton area with our Jolton reservoir, which is draining very quickly. We suspect it could be water main breaks that have not yet been identified in the area. We did work yesterday with Metro Nashville Police Department and flew in their helicopter using their thermograph technology to look for main breaks. So again, we are expecting an increase. Our water usage currently is 40% higher than it normally is. We are pumping about 140 million gallons a day.
All right. Sonia Allman there with the Metro Water Services. Thank you so much for your time this morning. We appreciate it.
Thank you.